QGR.
Anna and I went out last night, and it was fun.
Define fun.
I think it was more eventful than you was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Didn't like it.
We went to a casino, and, I don't know, like, an hour in or something, and saw his old boss there. So Ant worked in, like, a customer service role a while ago, for about a month.
It was about a month, yeah.
And, thing is, what made this a bit awkward is that he left on quite good terms, really, with his boss.
But I did lie.
But he lied and said that he worked at this casino.
Well, no, I said I worked at a different one.
Right.
I just didn't want him to ask me about things.
Well, I mean, what any normal person would do is probably just sort of wait around and, you know, if he came up to you and then you just sort of have a chat.
He was there.
What Ant did...
No, but he was there with his family. I knew his family as well.
What Ant did was he ran into the toilet. He ran off just to go and hide.
It was weird. It was like a natural reaction. It was just like, there he is. Right, I'm off.
You legged it. And then you texted me from the toilet and went, is he there? And I thought you were messing about. I thought you were just sort of like...
No, I don't mess about.
Oh yeah, I'm hiding. Haha.
No,
but no, you were hiding.
I put down the toilet seat and everything so I could sit on it.
Oh.
But I really was. I was like, right, if he sees me, right, he's gonna, like, shake my hand. I know he will. And
and you can't deal with that?
No, I already made you touch my hands. I was like, look how sweaty I am.
You ended up coming out of the toilets eventually, and then you just legged it outside. You legged it outside of the building. Yep. And then at that point, I decided to start up my audio recorder and got a few clips.
I'm not doing it.
Why are you not doing it?
Because then they'll talk to me, they'll ask me how I am. I'm not doing it.
You're really like that scared?
Yes.
It's you knew this person?
Yes. And I made out that I'm going on to bigger and better things.
Yeah? What, working at a casino?
Yeah.
See, you could just hear the fear in his voice.
Yeah, that was that's what happens when I'm not being fun Ant.
And
that's serious scared Ant.
And it doesn't stop there.
You literally have to say, yeah, that job didn't go through. I'm doing something else. Honestly, what's he going to say to that? He's only bald.
Yeah, but he's massive.
Yeah, he's not going to punch you.
If we make eye contact, I'll have to go and talk to him. Oh, look at him, he's trying. He can't fly.
Oh, poor little seagull.
That was a seagull.
By the way, we're looking at a seagull.
Yeah, and at that point we just got distracted by a seagull out the window.
Again.
Oh, that's why he's not moving. I really want to feed him.
He came from an egg once.
Yeah.
Were you worried that this bloke was going to punch you in the face or something?
Not really. I was just sort of scared that he's going to...
You was like, oh no, he's massive. Oh.
Yeah, but I don't want to get on his bad side.
We'll give you a massive handshake.
Okay.
Just like break your hand off.
So I've got the messages up.
Okay.
So I originally said, oh my god, my boss from place has walked into the casino.
Mm-hmm.
You said, lol, 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 are you in the box? I said, yes, hiding.
Well, yeah, because you ran off, and I was just sort of stuck walking around with your nan. I didn't have a clue where you went. You didn't even say anything to me.
There was no time. There was no time. I had to go.
No. And then your nan wandered off, and I was just sort of standing there oh, what shall I do now? And now at this point in the story, I did try and get him to go back in, and introducing Ant's nan.
Come on, we've got to go in there. Quick. Go. Did you tell any lies about his job?
No, I never asked.
See, I told you.
I'm still scared.
Why?
What if they talk to me?
Well, then you say that you're not working it. That's it. If they ask you about it.
What if they talk to me? What if they say something? What if they say hello?
What if they ask why I'm agony Ant now?
Well, you don't... I really don't get it.
Wait, right, okay, I feel like the first thing anyone ever asks, like, when I went to that party a couple of weeks ago, the first thing anybody asks you alright? Yeah, I'm alright. What you doing now?
Oh, yeah.
Where you working?
Yeah. I mean, but then what? What's wrong with saying I'm agony Ant?
There's nothing right with saying I'm agony Ant.
There's nothing wrong with saying I'm agony Ant.
Hello.
They'll ask me how I am. They'll ask me what I'm doing now. And I'll say I'm agony Ant.
Oh, shut up.
They will. I know they will.
Just so rude.
You got money yet?
Well, you really want to get out of here.
I've never felt so uncomfortable.
What are they going to say?
Hello.
It's alright.
That's a bad start.
Just say you
Can't get much worse than that.
If they say what about this, say you missed the school.
See, it's just like your nan was trying to talk some reason. Because you...
My nan is at that age where she does not care about anything ever anymore.
Well, I don't think you should. Like, I wouldn't have cared. I mean, I work...
Well, I told you, go over there. Because it's right next to where you used to work.
Where I work.
Why don't you go over there and talk to your old manager?
Yeah. I wouldn't
Not
have,
even manager, boss.
I wouldn't have minded if he like, came in to the place.
Go up to him and shake his hand. All right, mate.
No, I wouldn't go up to him. But if he came up to me, which I don't think he would...
All right, what if you made eye contact?
Well, I don't know. I'd smile or something. I wouldn't, like, cower away and be like... So that if he asks me, oh, what are you doing now? Then I wouldn't be able to say, oh, I'm doing radio. Like, I'm not... Was that your thought process?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
I don't understand you. You work on a completely different level.
Yeah,
to the
I
rest
don't
of
even
us.
understand.